looks just like James Salt. Oh my God, an Inca man that looks exactly like James Salt.
What should I do for my project? Well, thought about a documentary? Yeah, but on what? Well, how's the mock rock? Yeah, but that's dull. I mean, just a mock rock. What would you...
Well, hey, what about the streaker?
Yeah, the streaker.
Now, there's no way anyone can tell me that that boy ran across that stage without help.
Yeah, it must have been a conspiracy. That's what I'll do for my project. I'll do an investigation. Bill! Come here, look. Come here. I got a great new theory on this streaker conspiracy. Oh, wait. Wait, come back. This is serious. No, look, this is a good idea. Come on. No, trust me, this one's good. I promise it won't get out of hand. Look, do you know who this is? That's Phil McCracken. Phil McCracken, do you remember him? Yes, you do! Listen, anyways, we can go and interview this guy. So let's go, come on. Could you please state your name for the record?
My name is Phil McCracken.
Mr. McCracken, have you ever gone by any other aliases besides McCracken?
My name is Phil McCracken, sir.
Okay, could you please tell me where you were February 5th, 1992?
It must have been the night of the mock rock. I was in Chicago taking care of some business.
What sort of business was that?
I was helping out my aunt, Flora.
Okay, I have record here that your Aunt Flora died in the fall of '91.
Or was it Aunt Cheryl?
Aunt Cheryl, and she lives in Chicago. I can
Yes, she
clarify this.
Aunt Cheryl is in Chicago.
What were you helping her with?
Well, she's moving into a new apartment. We were helping moving. All I remember was a big couch.
Were you helping her move furniture?
Yes, move large, enormous furniture into a new apartment.
You're damn liar. I've documented evidence right here in this book that says you're not allowed to move furniture because it hurts your bad back. What do you have to say for yourself? How do you explain that?
Well, there was more than one person.
Who else? Who else was there?
Well...
That's a lie. He was at the mock rock.
She was
too.
Well...
I've documented evidence right here that says you were there due to ticket sales.
It's true.
What act did you participate in?
Well, I heard there's gonna be a streaker. I didn't want anyone to know I was a homosexual. I had to be there to watch it. I'm sorry.
You knew about it beforehand from who?
I just heard it through the grapevine.
Were you an accomplice? Do you know who the streaker was?
Whoever he was, he's very sexy. But, I don't know.
Would you be able to identify his ass if you saw it again?
Well, of course.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. McCracken.
It's Phil, my crack in. Bill! Come here, Bill! No, come here. This... Yeah. Yeah, okay. There was an anonymous phone call of a guy who said there was a streaker incident. And he got some information for me. He says for us to meet him under the bridge. Do you want to do that? Yeah, come on, we gotta do that. Come on. I told me to bring my own chair. Come on. This is the lead we've been looking for.
Better you not know my name, for obvious reasons. For the time being, you may call me Mr. X. Now, I have some information you may find very important to your investigation. And I'm also here to tell you that you're close. Closer than you think. Let's walk. During the mid-1980s, Frank Gollin was hired into the theater department of Rochester High School, and Don May was promoted into the administration. Also, a whole new batch of teachers were hired. Cyrus, Dillon, Wilson, etc. These teachers have had a reputation for acting young and being controversial. In 1991, the beginning of what was to be called the mock rock began. From the very start, there were problems. The seniors won, yet they had a lousy, boring, and dull act. Gollin and the others needed controversy to attract their audiences.
Hey, we gotta do something with this.
Well, you made your decision?
Well, I was thinking, last time we had the Rumble. Good fight, good fight.
Yeah, but we don't have a Ron Howard this year, so we can't work that in. What are we gonna do?
What has Mr. J said? Has he any ideas?
Well, pretty much what he said is we should come up with something, and then he would clear it on it.
So we gotta come up with something good, something that will attract the masses, something that will cause controversy, something involving sex?
Yeah, but that's a little too strong.
Too obvious?
Yeah, we need something subtle, like a streaker.
I don't know. You think a streak would attract people to something like this?
Well, is Jay gonna accept that?
Jay might accept it.
Okay. Well, I say, let's run it by Jay. If he says good,
No.
let's do it.
You gotta make sure you don't say anything anymore.
Don't worry.
All right?
We'll do just like
Put the word's out.
We'll do just like before. Only the people that need to know
Well,
will know.
if the word gets out, what Jay will do to us.
Yeah, no.
Well, Mr. J had better prove that.
Okay. I'll run it mine. And I'll get back with it. Okay?
The spring of 1991 marked the date of the talent show, and as you well know, there was a brawl which became quite famous. Gollin even hired Brett Carson and Adam Stansberry to be hosts for the show. Two students both known for being a little bit different. Just like you. This year, you got hired to host the mock rock with Adam Stansberry. But Gollin didn't hire you, did he? Senior Student Council, which is led by Ray Lawson, who is in turn Mr. Gollin's superior, hired you. Why do you think, Mr. Simpson, that in the past few years, they have chosen such plays as Do Black Patent Leather Shoes Really Reflect Up and Boys, two plays famous for their sexual nature, for their controversy? I see you brought your chair. It isn't important who did the streaking, but rather why and how. Now, perhaps the answer lies higher up in the administration and not in the student level. Look for someone in a higher position, like Gollin, Lawson, or even Don May. Tell me, doesn't it seem strange to you that Ralph Hawes was recruited to the investigation immediately after the streaking? Yet everyone knows he's completely incompetent! The very setup of the mock market this year was very unorthodox. Never would they have only had one dresser person. You, for example, only did your act that very night. Also, unlike last year, there was no intermission this year. Why? Ray Lawson was hardly backstage at all, and the times he was, not once did he enter the bathroom area. Furthermore, Officer William was the only officer present, and he was stationed in the lobby. Coincidence? I think not. These are all strict RHS violations. This was all an administration setup from start to finish. The streaker couldn't have been allowed to run across that stage clothed.
Will you testify?
No, they wouldn't believe me. Call me sane or maybe even worse, but you're the only one who can do this. You're gonna have to knock on some doors, ask some questions, and make some formal accusations, which will start a chain reaction of certain extraneous students coming forward. It's gonna have to be done, and you're gonna have to be the one who does it. Well, good luck, Mr. Simpson. You're gonna damn well need it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey! Hey! Come here.
Okay, sit down on this side.
Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Wait. Mind leaving the chair here?
No.
What?
Oh, thank you.
Well,
How odd. Now we're through the looking glass here, people. Why is black white and white is a big white shiny butt? Do you think it would have been possible for the streaker to do what he did without help from anyone else?
no.
Do you think it would have been possible for this unknown streaker to organize it all by himself?
Absolutely not. It had to be a conspiracy.
Why is that?
It's just too much genius work for one man's mind.
Haas used any of your testimony in the Haas Commission?
He did not use any of my testimony. None.
None of it?
None.
At any point after February 5th, were you approached by Mr. Haas or the Haas Commission?
Yes, we were.
And did you tell him the same thing you told me?
Yes, we did.
Did he use any of your testimony in the Haas Commission?
No, they did not. The commission did not use any of our testimony because I really do think that they think we are fibbing or something.
We're talking about our school here. Right, Bill? No, wrong, Bill. We're talking about a streaker, pure and simple.
It's right before the act. We went on. I had to go to the bathroom before the act. I got kind of nervous. The door was locked. I tried the door was locked. I should have known, man. Should have known something was going on. I should have known. God damn it, I should have known. No! Then I just went back and I did my act. I did the best I could.
Did you have to go to the bathroom afterwards?
No, but I...
Then what happened?
All right, okay. And then afterwards, I went outside. I went outside to get a breath of air, you know. I was kind of tired. I was kind of hot. I was kind of bothered. I went outside and I saw this guy. I saw this guy just run right by me. I didn't know what to think of it.
Now, did you tell this to the Haas Commission?
Oh, I never said anything.
Did he fall or slip or do anything when he came out?
Yeah, he did. He fell on his butt.
And was this man that you saw wearing any clothes?
No, come to think of it, he was nude.
Will you testify?
Damn it, no. The administration could get somebody to run across the stage naked. Just think what they can do to a senior like me.
He's got a point there. And where were you on the night of February 5th, 1992?
Well, I was performing for the Mock Rock that night. We had a lot of rehearsals, and I was dressed up, and we had this this little thing in the back. It was like a movie, and it was really good because some of the things we did, it was pretty funny. Yeah, that's it was interesting.
That's all fine and good. Thank you. I have a few questions to ask you about the streaker incident.
Oh yeah, the streaker.
Did you see the streaker? Were you on stage at the time? Anything? Or?
Yeah. He came out of stage left at a high velocity, you know, running like there was no tomorrow. I was kind of disoriented, but he came to a standstill about midpoint. He took a left, a right. He went 15 degrees downward, another left. Then he proceeded to hit me in the shoulder, the wrist, my knee. he ran around my body, and then he put his left foot in. He put his left foot out. He did the hokey pokey, and then he ran all about.
Is completely unfounded, not backed up by any factual evidence that we have in any of our records. I mean, none of it. Nothing.
Oh.
No hokey pokey. That turn around. We have documented evidence that he ran a straight line. None of it.
Oh, well, I guess, well, I really wasn't. I mean, that's what I heard happen. I mean, I wasn't really there.
His butt was white, and it was really hairy, like Cousin Id's hair, but it was huge, and he had
a white butt.
He had a face
and he just
mask.
ran across. He had a mask on.
He had a mask on? What did the mask look like?
It looked like
What kind of mask was it?
it was I think it was a gorilla man. It was a gorilla man.
Did he? No other clothes whatsoever, or?
No, I thought I saw his front side. I thought something was like jingling. There was something. There was like jingling something. I don't know if that was his.
Rang jingle bells or something.
Yeah,
Did
I
he
don't
say
know.
anything as you ran across?
No, he just
goes ah.
He just
like
kind
that.
of waved his hands up in the air.
And it was going like this. He goes ah like this, and you ran across.
I saw something jingle, but I thought it was change.
Now, there have been allegations that the suspect hid out in the bathroom prior to the streaking. But I heard on an earlier testimony that you were in the bathroom.
Yeah, I was. And
Did you see any nude man in there with you?
no, there wasn't anybody in there with me.
Do you have any possible theories of your own that you think where he might have been? Or if he indeed come from that side of the stage through the bathroom?
He might have. I don't know, because I was in there. I went in there right before our act. And our act was the sixth one.
Sixth one halfway through the show. Approximately.
And I went in right in before our act, and I didn't see anybody. And
Yet the Haas Commission claimed that there were.
yeah.
That's very strange.
So I really don't know where it came from.
Parking lot in the front. What I'm trying to show is a direct connection between the locations where the streaker took place, where the audience was, and where... Standing is where the administration, Mr. Lawson, Senior Student Council President Pam Zuger, and the rest of the student council took the tickets from the audience who came in that door, along with Officer Woolyat, who guarded and patrolled the lobby. There were no other police officers present besides Officer Woolyat. 7 o'clock, the auditorium was filled with audience. There would be no way for someone to come into the audience, then go backstage. I myself, my fellow host Adam Stansberry, were in the room, kitty corner from me right now. Now, does this seem like a place where a streaker would spend his spare time? And over here was where the hosts would prepare their next audition.
their next piece to go on the stage. As you can clearly see, this is a door going onto the stage and another one going backstage. Here, the men's bathroom. The only place he could have hidden during the mock rock competition. The women who participated in the performance changed in this bathroom. He couldn't have been waiting naked there. But here is where none of the men went to change. This room would have been empty. The only additional place he could have hidden, besides the bathroom, would be this loft. The only problem with that theory is, the only person that has the key in this loft is Mr. Gollum. Now, unless Mr. Gollum was an accomplice, open the door for the streaker, let him in, and come out halfway through the performance. He could not have hidden here. The other question that arises when they say that the streaker was in the bathroom is that how did he get here? The monitors lock doors in the hallways adjacent to the auditorium. There's no way he could have gotten in without some help halfway through. But then how was he in the bathroom the whole time? He must have needed help. The streaker used is also very interesting. The Hawes Commission said that he ran from stage right, across the stage, straight to stage left, and out the loading doors where a car was waiting for him. Nor could there have been a car waiting for him on the outside, due to the fact that that entire exclusive parking lot used by Gollum, Toma, and the janitors would have been filled up. The streaker would have had to use a car waiting there idling for 2.5 hours. That wouldn't happen. Someone would have noticed. I have another theory. A more probable theory may have been that he came through stage left, out the band doors, which were open because of the fact that talent was going in and out of this door all evening. Oh, excuse me, Augie. I don't think he's telling us the truth. Do you? You do? Ah, that's better. I think we should go talk to that guy right now. Get him to tell us the real truth this time. I think this is where he lives. Let's go get him. Come on! Don't worry, he's a fudge packer. He's not gonna hurt you. Okay. What? I didn't see it at first. Is that okay? Yes. Hey, wait, you know what? I think that maybe he recognized our car, so he's not gonna come and open the door for us. So let's go around. Come on, come on. He's sitting right there. This'll teach him that covert, sneaky guy. Mr. Lying to Us person. We know all about you and your games, mister. Can you hit him hard? Just a little tap. You check him. You check him. Come on, check him. You're my partner. You're supposed to do this kind of stuff. All right. You know what we'll do? We'll leave him like that and hope police find him. Come on. Difficult decision to make. You are faced with the responsibility to accuse our administration, condemn them for committing the most horrible, heinous crime that's ever happened to our high school. The Streaker conspiracy was perhaps the most horrible thing to ever happen to us in the history of our Rochester High School. I have proven, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that the administration is perhaps the leading factor in the Streakers incident. Yes, of course, a student did run across the stage, but it was organized by the administration. Mr. Gollin is constantly in competition with Adams. Adams has a much better theater program than Rochester High School does. So, the teachers such as Gollin, Dillon, Cyrus all had to rely on the controversy of the things that are shown in our auditorium. Not because of the quality, but rather just the controversy. They're relying on that alone to bring in audiences. The Hawes Commission said he waited out in the bathroom. That's simply not true. Greg Preston, a witness and the winner of the mock rock, was there the whole time. Myself and my other partner, Adam Stansbury, were also backstage the entire night, preparing our pieces for introduction, being it because we were the MCs. More like, Mr. Gollin opened up the loft to the Streaker, had him wait there the entire time. And when the time was right, at the end of the evening, Mr. Gollin let him out of the loft, let him run across the stage, not through the doors which the Hawes Commission pretended he did, but rather out through the band room, which Mr. Toma left open, through the hallway, and out the doors, which the hall monitors left open. Those are never left open. Mr. Dillon was waiting there in a car, waiting to pick him up, and they drove off, scot-free. Dirty. In conclusion, it is up to you to condemn the Rochester administration of the streetcar incident. No one else believed me. But you did, right, guys? You believe me. Right, Stimpy? Right, Bill? You guys believe me. I love you guys.
Guilty as hell.
And what were you helping your Aunt Flora with?
Well, I was moving some furniture around. It's pretty heavy furniture. And she'll appreciate that.
And what were you helping your Aunt Flora with?
We're moving a very large couch.
God, I gotta do this. So can you tell me where you were while you were helping your Aunt Flora in Chicago?
While I was in Chicago, I was helping my Aunt Cheryl. Moving an extremely large couch across the yard to the apartment.
You're goddamn liar. Okay, sir, can you please tell me what you were doing in Chicago helping your Aunt Flora?
It was actually pretty funny, you see, because it worked out that it seemed to be that I was moving a couch from across the state. From home, I had to carry it on my back. Just go.
Sir, can you please tell me?
Okay, stop. Don't stop. Just think. Just stop. Because this is good.